Mike Dean also just confirmed that Utopia, Travis Scott's new album, will be coming out on July 21st. He's teasing us again. Today we're going to take a look at that, so let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new songs in the description. Real quick, if you don't want to listen to this, make sure to skip 10 seconds into the future, but you can now sign up for my free newsletter with the first link in the description. It comes every Sunday and details everything that's been happening in hip-hop over the past week, so make sure to do that. So we got a thread from Mike Dean. You might know Threads, that is the new app from Meta, from Facebook. They are trying to copy Twitter since Twitter is kind of facing some backlash right now. And a lot of people are jumping over to Threads, including Mike Dean. And somebody took this screenshot right here of his profile. As you can see, he only got 1,500 followers at this point. And this is Mike Dean is the Synth Goat Mike Dean account. It's kind of his reflection of his Twitter account, and on there he posted I think they're now called threads, so he posted the thread Utopia 7/21, so July 21st. And this is interesting because he immediately afterwards took it down again. We got one person in the comments saying, "It's real, gang, I literally saw the thread and replied to it as fast. You can see my profile in it." So you can see that's actually him in the profile down there when you look at that thread right there. Now, that basically confirms everything we want to know, but Mike Dean wouldn't be Mike Dean if he doesn't continue teasing us with this stuff. So only a couple of minutes or hours later at this point, he again shared something on his thread. At this point, he already had 6,200 followers, which I guess happens very quickly when a platform is new and you're kind of swapping over there. But he then reposted a screenshot of his own Threads feed as a screenshot in his Threads feed. It's just, I don't know. And in there, we can see that he reposted that OG post that other guy, the screenshot the other guy took, because we can see his profile picture down there again, but he kind of marked out the 7/21, but you can still see that the 7 is right there. So maybe somebody told him, yo, don't put out the album, release date like that. So he kind of did the same thing, but kind of marked it out pretty cheaply. So Mike Dean is now saying Utopia will be coming out July 21st. Now, what's actually interesting is that I got sent a tweet about 2-3 days ago, also from Mike Dean, that at the time I thought was fake, and that is why I didn't make a video about this. But at this point, it might even be a little bit more real, or we could believe it is real. But basically this was, I think, on Tuesday, where Mike Dean said Utopia tonight, all love. And then also later on, Rap TV apparently. Now, if anyone knows about this Rap TV, let me know if this was real. It just got sent to me. They also reported on this happening. I'm not sure if that was real, but if Mike Dean is playing the games he's playing and he's like posting something and then deleting it and then posting the screenshot of the deleted stuff again, I wouldn't be so surprised if that was also real. Obviously, that didn't happen, but kind of now it's a doubling down on the theory that this will drop on the 21st, like we went over in that other video that I go into all the evidence on this, like the billboards, like Tariq from Rolling It Out saying that it's happening. So if you want all the evidence on the 21st, that being the date, make sure to go check out that other video. Now, something else I wanted to add is that Mike Dean was also the person who first teased the release date of Astroworld, which was back then August 3rd. Back in 2018, I saw an article on Hypebeast where they were reporting on this happening. It says, Mike Dean has just taken to Twitter to inform fans that the album would be released on August 3rd, and this would only be days away at that point. And this tweet now is also taken down, so he was playing the same games back then as well, announcing something, deleting it. Nobody's really sure what is happening, but we know that he did the same thing for Astroworld, so it wouldn't be unlikely that this is also kind of the same games that he's playing with Utopia now. Now, also something that I wanted to add in here, because I want this to be a complete video on everything that's been happening ever since 2 days ago when I dropped the last video, because so much is happening. But we got a new Billboard The billboards have played a big role in this, but this billboard right here is supposed to resemble a briefcase, the Utopia briefcase, and you can see there is handcuffed, cuffed to the bottom, the handle of the briefcase. So the briefcases continue to play a role in this, the billboards as well, and now we've seen those cross over. Also, we now got a complete version of the City National Bank billboard, where we can now see it says, "Is it in this bank?" Utopia, with the same kind of faces around it, the same clock, same thing that's happening with those. Interesting theory on those faces as well, because he just updated the Highest in the Room lyric video. You can see those in the background. A lot of stuff around that. I'll drop more videos on this as soon as we get more info. But now we have the complete version of this. Also, something that I wanted to add was that I think this was yesterday. He performed in Rotterdam, Netherlands. I think, Rolling Loud there. And he actually played Lost Forever. And a couple of, voices and people are saying that Lost Forever could be dropping as a single before the album comes out on the 21st. And for that, we would have 2 more dates, either tonight, July 7th, or next week, July 14th. And if he's now playing the song, honestly, I would not be surprised if he decides to drop Lost Forever as a single 2 weeks before the album tonight on July 7th. It will probably not go with an announcement. It would just kind of be there because it is a single, but he needs something musically as well that he can build hype with over the next 2 weeks until the album actually drops. Also, there are very interesting theories. I talked about this in yesterday's video, but there are many interesting theories about the lock on the briefcases. I went into that yesterday. I actually wanted to drop that video today about a theory that I think is pretty cool about the locks that we see on the billboard and on the Utopia bus being the key to the briefcases, and that also playing into the role with the trailer being him, looking for Utopia in different locations. I thought that was a pretty cool idea for the trailer, but this came up, so I had to make this video for y'all. But the video about that is then definitely dropping tomorrow, even though likely tomorrow we'll have some new stuff to talk about if Lost Forever actually comes out. So let's see what happens. We're just getting so much news about Utopia day by day that I can make a full video every day just kind of covering this stuff. I hope you're here with me for the ride. Make sure you stay subscribed if you don't want to miss out on any new Utopia news, because as it seems, we're gonna get some sort of trailer in the very near future. We're gonna get some sort of revelation behind what's in the briefcase. I've read some comments under the last video. Shout out to whoever wrote this. I'm sorry that I don't have your name right here, but who said that maybe in the trailer, he'll put in the numbers from all those key codes, and then the Utopia briefcase will open and he'll find Utopia after looking for it in different places. That's when the trailer ends, and that's kind of when we get Utopia, when he opens the briefcase. That is Utopia in there. That is the album that's then coming out, and we'll get a release date officially. So I think we'll get all of that in the next coming days, in the next coming weeks. I mean, at this point, stuff can happen by the hour, which is also pretty cool. As a fan, you're always on the edge of your seat waiting for the new stuff to happen. But this is it for now. I think this is pretty cool. Mike Dean confirming that the 21st is basically the release date. We now have it from so many sources that I don't think is going to get changed. And we might be getting a single tonight. So let me know what y'all think about this though. Do y'all agree with me? Do y'all kind of see this as secure now as well? And what do you think about all the news? Let me know all your stuff and all your theories about this in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.